Hello guys, Grim here, back with another Let It Die video. So originally, I was going to make an update video for everything the recent patch has in store for us, but out of nowhere, Gung released a new video which left a very cryptic message about Let It Die's future. Because of that, I've decided to make one video for both topics. The first half of this video would be me talking about what the video means for me, and the second half will cover the update content. Anyways, let's begin. So the clip you're seeing right now is the aforementioned video I talked about. If you haven't seen it yet, check the link in the description. But basically, it's just a staff trying to look for Uncle Death as he has been missing for the 6 million download celebration. He finds him in an abandoned basement living like a homeless man. While talking to him, Uncle Death laments having spent all of his money made from the initial success of Let It Die. He slowly becomes a hobo, however, once the inflow of money started to drop to zero. They celebrate the 6 million download and talk about why Uncle Death is not receiving more money if they supposedly have more downloads. The staff member then segues into something regarding a new game being made by the same staff who created Let It Die. Uncle Death is kept in the dark about this, and then afterwards he expresses his fear towards the possible death of Let It Die. He also wonders where Shin-san is right now, and he wishes things to go back to the way it was. The video ends then with the producer expressing the need for words of encouragement for Uncle Death to return, and then they suddenly cut to the to be continued frame. Now, if you didn't know, Let It Die used to have these dev streams which talked about the upcoming changes in the game and was generally used to talk to the community. They also did these types of things. The last dev stream was posted on November 13, 2018. I was actually not surprised that Uncle Death was not able to make a statement about the 6 million downloads since they stopped the streams around 2 years ago. So as cryptic as it may seem, I'm glad that they thought about communicating with the community again. Anyways, for my thoughts on this video as a whole, I would like to say that this is a statement which tells us that they will start making new content for Let It Die. Either that or they will make a new title, although similar to Let It Die, possibly on the PS5 system. Allow me to explain how I came up with this theory by telling you the notable points of this video. In mentioning that even if their downloads have increased but the revenue keeps decreasing, they are acknowledging that players are finding less and less reasons to spend on the game. You can see this as a subtle statement that they plan on doing something about it. As for the conversation about the new game, I think it's a red herring to throw us off, and that they want to point out they want to make something new but not a new title. Lastly is the statement which goes somewhere along the lines of, if this keeps up, Let It Die will die, and that he misses this Shin-san character. If some of you don't know, the Shin-san character he's mentioning here is the director of Let It Die, Hideyuki Shin. I hope I'm not butchering that name, which shows up in every dev stream in one way or another. He quite possibly is the one coming up with the new ideas which made Let It Die so great to play. Uncle Death was stating the fact that Shin was no longer present for a long time now. I assume this was when the dev stream stopped airing, which was at around the same time we no longer saw new content from the game. The video is quite sad for the future of Let It Die and everything it has in store for it, if not for the to be continued statement at the end. This tells us that they won't just let this happen to the game. My theory is that the director will return and that they will start making radical changes to the game. Maybe an online co-op mode, I don't know. Very recently, they made an Instagram post about thanking everyone for the encouraging words they gave to Uncle Death, but currently, he is still missing. This tells us that the story is still progressing and I am eagerly waiting for when the next part of the story happens. Anyways, enough with the theorizing and on to business. The new update came along with the new TDM season and Fun in the Sun update. So with the TDM season restarting, So do the season quests, which means more awesome rewards for things you do normally in the tower, like killing screamers or haters, or picking up beasts. Also, depending on your previous rank, you get a TDM rocket launcher blueprint, whose rank escalates depending on the rank you had on the previous season. Also, if you had bronze on the previous season, you get nothing. So, for this season, the Tactical Shovel and Fencing Armor Set blueprints will start dropping from Lost Bags. They replace the Brutal Yo-Yo and Hard Target set, which were available last season. Man, I really wish I didn't spend 24 death medals on that leg piece for that video clip I didn't use. As for the Fun in the Sun event, all around the tower, these mushrooms will start appearing. For me, this is arguably the second best mushroom picking event in the Tower of Barbs. You can pick these mushrooms up and sell them to Chocofunsha, which grant you 1,000 kill coins for bronze, 5,000 for silver, and a whopping 50,000 for the gold one. They also have quests associated with picking them up, and the rewards are pretty neat, so you may want to get on that. Lastly, here's the roadmap for what we can expect to see for the coming months this season, but it only reiterates everything I said, so who needs that? Anyways, what do you guys think Gung Ho has in store for us in the future? Leave it in the comments below. As always, I hope you guys are doing well and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.